what is the worst real estate advice? The two worst real estate advice that anybody can give you. And I'm going to start with the first one. The first real estate advice that is the number one baba in the worst type of advice anybody can ever give you about real estate is that place is bush. Don't invest. Now let me show you something. In 2020, before Landway came into Ogombo and Axis, 2020, that place was a bush. And I remember my cousin that works in Zenith Bank telling me that she remembers when they were telling them to buy land 5 million naira in Abraham Adesoya. I told her that Landway was selling land in Urban Prime 1. Remember when they were telling her that, and then it was 30 million naira. That was 2020. She said, now they're selling it. I remember going with my mentor in real estate, and we just did videos, blah 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 blah. Now go back to Ogombo Road. Compare 2020 when that place was a bush. Landway came, they cleared it. There's Urban Prime 1, Urban Prime 2, Urban Prime 3, then even down into Okwaja side. Lekki Pride 3 there is selling. In fact, at some point, Landway even stopped selling land and they were only selling houses. And so if you're not going to invest in somewhere, we have the Nook Residential, even Itunu right now. When Itunu they launched that estate, it doesn't always look like it. And so if you see a place and then your only reason why you're not investing there is still bush, the people that are going to go and remove the bush and are going to buy into the bush, at the end of the day, when everything is just like Nigeria sells crude oil, people refine it and bring it back to us and we buy at a higher rate. So when that place is gentrified, you're not going to be buying it at a discounted rate. You're going to be cutthroat. So that's the first one. It's that place is bush. Anybody that's telling you not to invest, or anything that's telling you don't invest in that place because of just for the sole reason that it's bush, that thing doesn't like you, and that thing is not telling you the truth, doesn't want your investment to grow. And then the second thing is, it is far. Remember, 2019, before I even moved into Lagos, a friend of mine, I was telling her about Lekki. She said, that far place. She was laughing. I'm like, when people say a place is far, it's always relative to somewhere else. And would you believe that it's in Lagos that is inside Ekpe, where many people will consider far, is selling up to 60 million naira, up to 300 million naira. Far is always relative. People are living at Awoyaya. Ekpe is not going to be too far from them. People are living at Bogije. Ekpe is not far. The same people that are living at Lekki, for if you're living at Lekki phase 1 of VI, Chevron is far. So when people say, or if you're living at Aja, Oniru is very, very far, or Awoyaya to VI, those places are far. So when people say far, you need to realize that it is very, very relative. And there are lots of, there are very, very many construction work, although I would say it's going at a very, very slow pace. You have the road expansion, 6-lane from Eleko to Ekpe, that's done. Then they're going to come back from Eleko down to Aja, Abraham Adesoya side. There's a lot of road expansion, regional road, VGC to Freedom Way. There are so many projects that are ongoing. And, of course, the blue and the red rail projects that are ongoing. And these places are going to, in no small way, reduce the traffic burden. And so, if your only reason for not investing in a place is that it is far, urbanization, which is, I'll probably do that in another video. Urbanization is growing very fast, and in fact, that's why Landway introduced Future City. By 2070, 50% of people of the world will be living in cities. The way urbanization is going, nowhere is going to be so remote again. And if those two things are stopping you, you're used to Lekki and Access, you're used to Lekki Scheme 2, and you have eyes for these places, don't allow the fact that it is a bush. Right now we have a sponsorship at Isimi, opposite Isimi, Lagos, and that place is a bush. That place hasn't been cleared. Don't allow the fact that this is a bush, or this seems far. Comparing, if you want to compare anywhere to mainland, everywhere is far from somebody that is staying in Yaba or somebody that is staying in Festac, but it's all relative, and it doesn't mean that your investment is not worthwhile. So I'm gonna advise you that if these things have been holding you back in the past, get over them and realize the opportunity in real estate and invest in real estate. Don't allow anything to stop you. So this is Uche Philippe Modi for Ownahome.ng. Contact me. Like I said, we have a sponsorship deal. If it's Itunu, okay, I was at Itunu some weeks ago, and I pictured Itunu. I pictured the layout, and I realized that it is no different from how Urban Prime 1 was. Like, the access road, when we went there, I went there with my mentor, there was an access road, and I could just picture the buildings, the apartments, the blocks of flats, the detached. That place is going to be something else. And those that did not key into Itunu residential, they have an opportunity to key into Itunu city. Much less expensive, 20 million, and also 12 million. 12 million. So don't allow anything to hold you back. And if you're interested in investing in real estate or for more inquiries, contact me to get started on your journey. So thank you so very much. This is the Ownahome.ng TV show. I'm Uche Philippe Modi. Here at Ownahome, we believe that owning a home should not make you lose sleep. So I'm committed to giving you the best property recommendations and insider real estate gist. So till next time, bye bye. Kindly like, kindly share, kindly subscribe. Bye bye.